Kayla.
I'm J-Lo.
And today we're going to be talking about medical disorders.
Medical disorders.
Like mental disorders, physical disorders, and like all
basically every disorder there is.
Not basically every disorder. She doesn't even know that many. I do though. So.
Okay,
so the first mental disorder that we're going to be talking about is PTSD.
PTSD. Mm-hmm.
PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is basically a mental disorder where
you've experienced something
and like now you have like trauma from that, and yeah,
and you'll never forget it.
Yeah,
really, it's just stuck in your mind. It's just
like it's
mind.
Trauma, and it traumatized you
for the rest of your life. Basically, only probably for a little bit or the rest of your life.
Yeah, sometimes, and then like sometimes maybe it was like really bad. It kind of like traumatized you. Now you're kind of like scared of like what if it might happen again or anything else.
You'll never forget that feeling. It'll always be stuck in your mind.
We've had PTSD before. Well, we have PTSD because when we were younger, we were it was like a long time ago.
A long time ago, like 5 or 6 years ago, probably.
Maybe more, I don't know.
Right, yeah, probably more.
Like a few years ago, you know?
Yeah.
We were in her mom's car, just, we went to that drive-thru. Yeah, right, and then, so my sister, like, she ended up hitting a deer, but the deer ended up, surviving. Probably killed her, but we were actually about to ride on it. Me, I really love animals. I really love nature.
Animals are, like, amazing. They're really, cute.
Yeah.
Some are kind of, demonic, though. It, like... open up their arc,
once I saw a story and it was like there was a dog named Demon, and that dog was jumping when my friend's dad let it out of its cage, and I was standing on like the top part of the couch. Credits to Raiji Jones on TikTok, her second account. If that's how you pronounce her first name, I don't know, but she's funny.
Okay, back to what we were talking about. So basically, my mom was she hit the deer. She was kind of crashing out.
Yeah, and then like I'm pretty sure that the front part like broke off. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think that like when she opened the front part, and there was like reindeer in it probably or something.
Yeah, I don't really remember that, but
there was.
I do know that like the front of her car was like really busted up and stuff.
Yeah, really busted.
It was so traumatic. We were so scared.
And then when we came back to my house, we were at my place, and then we were crying like nonstop.
Yeah, it turned out that we couldn't go to the Santa drive-thru because we were like really young.
Yeah,
and it was so scary.
Really scary, and to keep our minds off of it, we were watching Video Mates and Will Gumball. So the next day when me and Mikhail went to school, my friend Megistania, I remember her, or I somehow remember her.
I think I had a friend and her name was Lucy, and she was absolutely obsessed with Baby Yoda.
And she was like, "Hey, Della, did you go to the Santa drive-thru?" And I was like, no, I didn't get to because I was busy and stuff. So I didn't tell her about it at night because she doesn't need to know. That's none of her business. But
yeah. So basically, I've had PTSD. Well, not PTSD.
I had a lot of PTSD from a lot of car accidents. We've been to like 4. Me and my mom took like 4 car accidents.
It's not like very bad PTSD. It's like light PTSD from like
light PTSD from like pretty traumatic years.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one we're going to be talking about is insomnia.
Yeah, insomnia. I think that's how you say it. I don't know.
Yeah, that is how you say it.
Yeah. Okay.
I say insomnia, but
insomnia.
I mean, a lot of people pronounce it like that. I say insomnia, so there are like a bunch of ways you can say it.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You're fine.
Yeah. So insomnia, I have insomnia. Insomnia is basically where you have like a really hard time sleeping.
Like, I honestly can't sleep. Once I stayed up until like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Once I stayed up until like I didn't even get sleep that night. And that happened for like 3 nights when like my other cousin was like at our house, and we stayed up like really, really late, and we didn't even get any sleep.
Well, you were just one time where you were sleeping in my room for like the last night. we did not sleep. Like, either we stayed up until the sun rose.
For real. Like, remember that one time when we were in school and I was sleeping in your room because I felt like there was something gonna like jump at me because I was watching like those like the fog is coming videos on TikTok. I couldn't even handle it, bro. I had to sleep with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, and we didn't even get any sleep. We were just on our phones.
We were just on our phones, like, you know, just chilling and stuff.
Bro, it was insane. And then basically insomnia. Back to insomnia.
Back
It's
to
like
insomnia.
it takes like a few hours to go to sleep. Like you can't go to sleep. And I know a few side effects of insomnia.
Side effects? What's the side effects?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure, like you get like more aggressive. And I remember when I told you because of my insomnia, that's why I'm like mean sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's why, because you know you can't sleep. Like, you know that feeling where you want to sleep but you like cannot sleep. Like,
yeah, like
ever.
okay, so you have to sleep, but then as soon as you get in the bed, you can't sleep.
Yeah, like you feel like, oh, I'm so tired, but as soon as you get in the bed, like, why are my eyes closing? Why am I not sleeping? You know?
Yeah, like and then you spend like 4 hours trying to fall asleep, just tossing and turning, like closing your eyes, or like I can't sleep.
Like, I try to, like, when I can't sleep, I try like to dream of the dreams that I've been like dreaming about.
I dream, like-
when I sleep, and then when I dream about those dreams, I just go to sleep.
When I can't sleep, I just like drink like a bunch of water.
It's time to drink water.
And I just go to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
music helps me to sleep like a lot. Like, I literally turn on music in my TV. And you
I
like,
have
can
to-
literally hear it.
I have to put on fire sounds, and then the music that she plays, I can barely even hear the sounds that I play.
Because it's so loud, in fact, that you can't hear the sounds.
For real, and you literally go to sleep. You sleep like a baby.
Or I do a lot in my sleep. I do a lot.
Me too. It's so annoying though when you wake up and it's just like that dry patch of like spit on like the side of your mouth.
I'd be like, dang it, I drooled again. Like, you can never stop. You can never stop.
For real.
Okay, back to amnesia again.
Amnesia.
Amnesia.
We're talking about insomnia, but we
Insomnia.
should talk about amnesia, right?
in another video.
No, now because we just
You know, we just want to get it over with.
we just talked about insomnia.
Insomnia. Okay,
So like we
should we just talk about amnesia? Like,
yeah,
right
let's
now?
talk about amnesia.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so basically,
The next time we're going to be talking about is amnesia, as you already know.
yeah, amnesia and dementia, which are basically the same thing. It's basically where like at a certain age, like you're old, like then you get dementia where you start forgetting things.
You can even forget family members. You can
Yeah,
forget family
because
members.
I remember once my teacher said that that her grandma has dementia, and I'm trying to remember. And once she lied to her grandma saying that she was her grandma's mom, and the whole class was laughing, bro. It was insane. Like, why would she even do that?
I don't know, like, that's not a laughing matter. Do not ever laugh if someone in their family has, what is it called?
Dementia.
Dementia.
Amnesia.
Don't ever laugh
Amnesia.
at that. Because it's not a laughing matter. Don't ever laugh
Amnesia.
at
I'm
that.
pretty sure that you can get that like when you're like not old. Maybe you can't. I mean, you can get it when you're old, but that's like like dementia. But
That's-
you can also get
it's
amnesia.
rare.
So amnesia and dementia, they're basically the same thing. So amnesia is the same thing as dementia, where you also forget things. I'm pretty sure that you forget everything. No, not everything. Maybe everything. I don't know. Because I don't know a lot of people with amnesia, because I'm pretty sure that you don't usually see those people just walking around with like amnesia.
Oh, I remember when we saw that we were at the old house and we was watching a fight outside with the old lady screaming. I think she had
Oh my, yeah, she had like amnesia, dementia, and that was at like our old house. Well, not our old house. Like
Not our
old
house. We were living there last year.
Yeah, and then like
And then we moved to
this new house. Yeah, it was a really nice house.
it's a really nice house.
Yeah. So basically, there was this lady, and she was fighting with her husband because it turns out that she had like dementia, and they were fighting. Like the lady was screaming and stuff. She was like, get out of my house. I'm pretty sure that's what she was saying or something. Like she was just screaming at him, and he was like trying to help her or something. And it was insane because we had lived in that house for like a couple of years now. And it was insane because we've had those neighbors for so long, and then like
Yeah, we just listened to the drama.
yeah. So that's it for like amnesia and dementia.
Yeah, that's
Amnesia /
it.
dementia.
For me,
What else should we do?
ADHD.
Yeah, ADHD.
So the
I
next
was about to say the same
Yeah,
thing.
the next topic we're going to be talking about is ADHD, as you already know.
Yeah, ADHD, it's basically where you, like, forget, like, well, not forget, but you, like, don't pay attention to, like, certain things. Like, you don't pay attention to, like, important stuff, like, non-important stuff, like, things, like, just things in general. Like, you just, like, don't focus. Like, you're, like, really bad at focusing.
Yeah, really, like, when you try to, basically, when you're in school, you can't focus because, like, you know, you're probably fidgeting or something, or you're probably
like
just not looking.
Like, you're just staring at the back of the classroom, like, very, very interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have ADHD because every single time I'm in class, just pull out my notebook and I start drawing immediately.
So here's the thing. I look at my teacher and the board, but in my head, I just dream of random stuff.
For like I'll be sitting in class, and then I'm just staring like at nothing, and I'm just like daydreaming about like just random things, like music that I just listened to. Like,
yeah.
Like, why does that one girl not like me? Like,
yeah.
Just like a bunch of like insanely
like, because there
things.
was a lot of girls I didn't like at my school. There was a lot of girls I didn't
Me
like.
too. There was this one girl. Her name was Avery W.
If you're watching this video, just know that I've never liked you. If you never made fun of my folder, then we would have actually been friends. But like, yeah, you were friends with every single boy in school. You were friends with everyone.
She hated every single person that wasn't preppy.
That's, I don't know.
She hated every person that was chronically online, like they dressed like dark, like grunge, like me, like she didn't like me, and I was like, I do not like this girl. She was so short and she was so annoying. Like, she actually could have been in 3rd grade or something.
Yeah, there was this one girl I didn't like. Her name is Emily.
Emily, if you're watching this, I know me and Tegan never liked you. Oh my
God!
We never liked you.
Bro, that's crazy. There was an Emily.
Yeah, there was an Emily at my school.
Was she a pick-me? She'd be
No.
like, Jakey, stop. I'm so ticklish. I'm so small.
No, she wasn't a pick me, thank God. But
Then what was she?
She was she was basically like Richard, you know, Richard from The Amazing World of Gumball.
That's insane, Jaylee. You can't say that. Okay.
No, like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, like.
We're over here talking about the people that we don't like when we're supposed to be talking about ADHD.
I don't know. Get back to ADHD.
Yeah, back to
back to
ADHD.
ADHD, bro. I'm sorry. Back to ADHD.
That was a complete example of ADHD. Because we immediately focused about something else instead of focusing on what we were actually.
Okay, guys, back to
focusing
ADHD.
on.
Back to ADHD. Yeah, back to ADHD. So basically, ADHD. Yeah, it's basically where you can't focus and you're having a hard time. Probably.
Yeah, like in school, like you're you know, you're staring at the wall, like what I said, and like you can't really like function right, and like you can't really learn things properly.
Yeah, like you have like a different mind.
Yeah, and you can't really like learn things properly. Well, maybe you can, but I mean,
you could like in a unique way. You could. There's many other ways you can learn.
Yeah,
but,
and like for me, due to all the things that I've learned in like the past few years, I can just come up with like the most random conclusions in my head about how certain things work so randomly, and then it turns out to like actually work.
Yep.
Because I don't even pay attention that much, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I had good grades. I like literally I doze off sometimes, but I get good grades.
For real. Like, wait. So once when she was in 4th grade, like a couple years ago, she fell asleep in class.
Yes, I did.
She fell asleep in class, and then her teacher was like, "Jayla, that's a point."
Yeah, they were doing like
Jayla, you lost a point.
Like, cause we were doing this system like where you gain points and you lose points. For if you do something good, you gain a point. You do something bad, you like
it's crazy.
down a point.
It was insane. So like
I was in a war at the time. I hate that state because of a certain someone, but I'm not gonna say that certain someone because I don't want to mention her
we should
name.
talk about her.
Should we in a video? In a future video.
Yeah, in a future video where we talk about all the people that we really do not like. For entertainment purposes and stuff.
Entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a future video, we'll talk about the people we don't like.
Yeah. So I guess that might be all. that we're going to talk about today. Maybe we'll make a part 2 about all these disabilities and stuff, right, Jill?
Yeah, sure. We'll make it part 2.
Yeah, we'll make a part 2. You could, like, I don't know, recommend anything, like, in the comments or something, like, some kind of disability. Like, we'll do research on it, and then we'll, like, talk about it.
Yeah, we'll do featured. We'll do research. That's
Yeah.
your West Church? Anyways.
Okay, so,
Bye, everyone.
yeah.
Bye. Bye.